Hi, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham, and today I'm speaking to Rob Longley of Ardiden. Now, Rob, you're a regular at the Roadhouse. You've shown up here quite often speaking about Ardiden's gold projects up in Canada, which are quite exciting in their own right. But let's, for a change, let's have a look at your lithium projects up there, because I think they're just as exciting too. So you know all about them. You know more about them than I do. So can you tell our viewers all about your lithium projects up in Canada?
Yeah, absolutely, Wally. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to your viewers again and put this out there. The Ardiden don't talk a lot about their lithium, or haven't of late. So I thought there's a lot of noise about lithium in the market at the moment. So I thought this was a good time to just describe what we have in terms of lithium assets right next to our gold assets in Ontario, Canada. And in general terms, what we're doing with them, that they are good assets that were in the stable before I joined, and we haven't forgotten about them, and we don't ignore the market that's happening at the moment.
All right. And so where are they, and what have you done with them so far?
Good questions, Wally. They are right next to our gold assets. So our absolute operational focus at the moment is on our Pickle Lake Gold project. We've got rigs working at the moment. So we're not about to deflect them across to quickly go and drill some pegmatites. We know that the pegmatites and the lithium is really good grade. Possibly on the map behind me here, or in a presentation which we'll release either with this or shortly thereafter, we'll show you the exact detail. They're in Ontario. They're in what we call Northwest Ontario, and there's a lot of other companies working projects in that area. So there is attention on hard rock lithium in Northwest Ontario, and with Thunder Bay as a potential industrial hub, there are others doing downstream heavy lifting with government and with potential industrial setups in there. So Ardiden has 3 high-grade lithium projects, the most prominent of which is called Seymour Lake, and that has a JORC resource of nearly 5 million tonnes at 1.25%. And then we have 2 others, and all of these we own 100%. So I guess the 4 main advantages of what Ardiden's lithium projects are, they are in a very strategic location. And again, you can see that on this map with all the battery plants and gigafactories and stuff going on the East Coast as well as the West Coast of the USA. You're very close to market. There's good infrastructure, good rail systems, good transport opportunities, power, workforce. So the location is perfect. We've demonstrated through a JORC resource at Seymour Lake very high grade, so it's 1.25% lithium oxide, and that's over and above many of the other hard rock properties in Ontario and Quebec. We've demonstrated the metallurgy out of Seymour Lake has been very good, carbonate grade lithium. And I think what's most exciting on our level and for people looking at our project is the upside potential and exploration. The Root Lake and the Weezer Lake properties we haven't really touched yet. So we've got 5 million tonnes at Seymour Lake and an exploration target already that may get us to 12 or 13. And the other 2 together, instead of having 5 million tonnes, it could easily be 25 million tonnes there without a lot of ground effort. So to put that in perspective, companies like Sayona have a 21 million tonne resource at 1%. Piedmont have a 28 million tonne resource at 1.1%. RockTech, who are with us in Ontario as well, have a 13 million tonne resource at 1.1%. So there's an opportunity there to leapfrog the size of the resource. Obviously, some of those companies are looking more at downstream offtake agreements, but as an exploration property, there's so much exploration upside potential on Ardiden's 3 lithium projects that we're getting a lot of attention about them.
And to have like an exciting project is okay in its own right, but then an exciting commodity like lithium as well, because it's one of those commodities at the moment where you have to mention lithium and people sort of the ears prick up and oh, that sounds interesting, and they want to know more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of our shareholders are still in that EV market. They're holders from before we put together the gold project, and all of us are very excited about what's possible in this space. It's happening in Europe, and it will happen in the US probably a bit later, but there's fantastic upside potential in there. You've got other types of lithium deposits, which aren't, they call them new technology. Some might call them unproven technology, but maybe they've come to fruition. But if you want a straightforward hard rock spodumene lithium deposit that has good metallurgy, doesn't require flotation, they're right in our back garden.
All right. Well, no doubt there will be some news from your lithium projects up there in Canada, down the track, and so yeah, no doubt we will be looking out for them. Because we find well, basically anything from Ardiden's usually quite exciting. So we like to bring it to our readers and viewers at the Resources Roadhouse. So we wait with bated breath, so to speak, to bring people all that sort of news. So until then, Rob Longley, thanks once again for joining us at the Resources Roadhouse.
Much appreciated, Wally.